Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to my channel, Sarus Academy. Today, in this video, we are going to see about electrical components. A few types of electrical components we are going to discuss. Those are nothing but as resistors and capacitors. About these two only we are going to discuss in this video. First, let us begin with the resistors. What are resistors? Resistors are nothing but as the it is a electrical component which is being used in the circuits, which is being used in the circuits to control the flow of electricity, and it acts like a cushion in the circuit. It is being used in various electrical appliances like heaters, toasters, microwaves, electric stoves, and also in other household heating appliances. Mainly, if we see about resistors, the main thing is it lowers the flow of current and also it produces heat. The main thing is it lowers the flow of current and it produces heat. This is about resistor. Resistor is a electrical component which controls the flow of current. And it is being defined as a passive electrical component with two terminals. We'll be having two terminals for this. In this picture you can see front and back, both the sides it will be having terminals. It will be having two terminals, and those two terminals are being used for either limiting or regulating the flow of electric current in electrical circuits. And the main purpose of resistor we already discussed. Or the main purpose, what is the main purpose? The main purpose is to reduce the flow of current and to lower the voltage in any particular portion of the circuit. If we want to lower the voltage levels in a circuit, in that part, in that portion of the circuit, you can attach this resistor to lower the voltage as well as to control the flow of current. Actually, this resistor acts the resistors mainly the resistors acts like a cushion in the electrical circuit. The next electrical component is capacitors. Capacitors usually stores small amounts of charges in it. Capacitors, what it will do? It will store small amounts of charges in it, and it acts like a small rechargeable batteries. Mainly, it acts like a small rechargeable batteries, and it allows the main thing in capacitor is it allows only the alternating current means you will be having fluctuations in the flow of current. That kind of current only it will allow to pass through them, to flow through them. It will not allow the dc means direct current. It will not allow the direct current to flow through them. And mainly, this capacitor is used. Why it is being used? It is being used because, it is being used for energy storage purposes and for the power conditioning and for and to filter the electronic noise and even it is being used in the remotes and in the sensors. Usually nowadays we can see many places, at many places, sensors with which senses the which senses sensors is nothing but as which senses the presence, which senses the say electrical signal, whatever it is sensing, it is called as a sensor. It has been used in many devices nowadays. It is being used in the household appliances also. For example we can take even nowadays we have upgraded to a sensing fan, sensing light. Whenever a human being is there, whenever the human being is present in particular room, then only the lights, fans, and all will on. If the human being is not there, if the person is not there, if it is, if it doesn't senses a human being inside the room or inside the hall, automatically it will off. Automatically the lights, fans, everything will get off. So in sensors, also the capacitors are being used, and also it is being used to coupling or decoupling the signals. And one more thing, what is called a capacitor? What is called a capacitor? The capacitor is a two-terminal electrical device which can store energy in the form of an electrical charge. It stores energy. In which form? In the form of electrical charge, it stores the energy. And this capacitor also consists two terminals. In the picture it is shown. Two terminals are there. And you have types of capacitors. What are those? Polarized and non-polarized. We have two types of capacitors, that are polarized and non-polarized. Thank you. With this, I'm ending this video. The remaining things, few more other electrical components will be discussed